Hi guys, welcome to my SSC Mathematics series from Zero to Guru. Today I'll be covering conversion from base 10 to other bases. Last class I explained the concept of number-based system for you, and I said a number in base system is the combination of digits as a system of counting uses to represent number. And I told you the principle of working the number-based system is that when you have a number in base 2, when you have a number in a particular base, say base 2, then you must have your number must compose of number between 0 and what? And 1. So when you have a number in base n, then such number must compose of number between 0 and h and n minus 1. And I gave you an assignment then, and thank you. Some of you have, commented on the post, on the video. So when you have a number in base k, then you must have it composed of number between 0 and k minus 1. So today I will continue from where we stop, but today I will teach you how you can convert a number from a standard base. Don't forget I said a standard base is base 10. That is a particular base where you can write it without the base on it. On no account should you write other bases without putting the base on them. You understand now? So how do we convert number from that standard base to base 10? So let me give you an example. For example, convert number 1, convert 15 base 10. Don't forget you can write it as 15 alone without putting the base to base 2, base 3, sorry for my handwriting, uh, base 3 and base 5. Excuse me, sir. How do I convert a number in base 10 to other bases? It is very simple solution. If you want to convert a number in base 10 to other bases, you have to divide by that basis successively until you have 0. You understand now? Until you are left with a number without remainder. For example, if you want to do the first one now, so that is 15, you want to convert it to base 2. You put the base you are converting it to, which is base 2 here. You put it in this column. Then you now keep dividing this number successively with 2 until you have a number without remainder again, until it is not possible again. For example, you say how many 2 are you going to see in 15? That is 7, because 2 multiplied by 7 will give you 14. Then you write your remainder. Remainder what? Remainder 1. Can 2 still go in 7 again? Yes. So how many 2 are we going to see in 7? That's 3. Remainder what? Remainder 1. Because you know in your multiplication table 2 times 3 is equal to 6. You are still going to have 1 left as remainder. Can 2 still go here again? You still say how many 2 are we going to see in 3? That's 1. Remainder what? Remainder 1. Okay, now can 2 go in 1 again? It is impossible. That is 0. You put 0. Remain what? Remainder 1. Excuse me, sir, how do we come across this one? It is just like when you go to a bread seller and you want to sell bread. I don't know if it is possible again, but before we used to buy 5 naira bread. But I know for sure because of the economic instability we have now, when you go to the bread seller and you say you want to buy 5 naira bread, you know the bread seller will say, oh, I don't have 5 naira bread. Suppose you've given the bread seller the money, are you going to collect your money back or not? You will collect your money back. Are you going to be giving any bread or not? You will not be giving any bread. That's why we have 0. I want to buy 1 naira bread, but there is no bread that costs 1 naira. So then I'm going to have 0 bread, but I'm still going to go along with my money. So then immediately after you've done this, Then you now write the number, all the remainder here, you are going to write it backwardly. 1, this is the first one you are going to write. 1, the second one here, the third one here, and the fourth one here. Here you go. So you've written this number in base 2. Okay, now for the second question, we want to write it in what? In base 3. Don't forget 15 again. Since we want to convert it to base 3 here, then you have to divide the number 15 with 3 successively until you have a number that cannot go again. Okay, now you say how many 3 are you going to see in 15? That's 5, remainder 0. Don't forget you have to put your remainder. How many 3 are we going to see in 5? That's 1, remainder 2. How many 3 are we going to see in 1? That's not possible. That's 0. It's just like you go to the bread seller, you say you want to buy 1 naira bread, the person will give you 0 bread, but you still go along with your money. That's why we have remainder 1. And don't forget, you are going to write it backwardly from here. This will be your first number, second number, and third number. Then you are going to have what? 1, 2, 0. Base what? Base 3. Don't forget, you have to write your base. It's advisable to write your base in what? So it is advisable to write your base in word. And lastly, so we want to write the same number 15. We want to write it in base 5. So then I have 5. You have to divide by 5 successively until you have a number that cannot go again. How many 5 are we going to see in 15? That's 3, remainder 0. How many 5 are we going to see in 3? That's impossible. That's 0. Remainder 3. Then you are going to write it backwardly. That will give you 3, 0. Base what? Base 5. You can see it is as simple as that. Let me now give you an example. With a big number. Okay, let's say you want to convert. Sorry, let me just put this so that I have a rule. So convert 100 base 10 to base 4. Don't forget what you are going to do. If you are to convert to a particular base, then you are going to divide by that number successively until you have a number that cannot go again. How many 4 are we going to see in 100? That's 25. That's 0. How do we have 25? 4 in 10? That's 2, right? Remainder 2. If you put 2 here, that will make it 20. How many 4 are we going to see in 20? That's 5, remainder 0. Then you still divide by 4 again. How many 4 are we going to see in 25? I have 6, remainder 1. Because 4 times 6 will give me 24. You still divide by 4 again. How many 4 are we going to see in 6? That's 1, remainder 2. How many 4 are we going to see in 1 again? 0, remainder what? Remainder 1. Don't forget, when you go to a bread seller, and you don't have 1 naira bread, you see what you are going to do. So then you are going to write backwardly. So that will give you 1, 2, 1, 0, base 4. 1, 2, 1, 0, base 4. Don't forget, you must stop when you have 0 here. That is when you cannot divide the number again. This is possible if you want to convert to base 8 or to any other base. Just divide by that number successively until you have 0 here. That is until number cannot go again. I hope you understand this. If you understand this, don't forget to click on like and subscribe button. So far, so good, so memorable. See you in the next video.